Trump about to drop the hammer on Obama after catching him trying to create another Charlottesville. Liberal snowflakes across America will not be satisfied until every part of America's white history is destroyed and demolished. Over the weekend, the removal of the Confederate statue of Robert E. Lee was the flashpoint that brought together Antifa communists and white supremacists to Charlottesville, Virginia, that erupted into violent chaos. As the liberal media continues to remain focused on demonizing only the white supremacists, it's important that we take a look at what liberals are plotting, as Obama and his leftist groups are now using this incident in Charlottesville as an excuse to further erase America's history. It's important to understand the mindset of liberals when it comes to their American-hating agenda. Michelle Obama expressed the sentiments of the left perfectly back when her treasonous husband was in office, where she made the declaration that America must simply change its history as part of the ongoing revisionist history movement that continues to take over our nation. Barack knows that we are going to have to make sacrifices. We are going to have to change our conversation. We're going to have to change our traditions, our history. We're going to have to move into a different place as a nation, Michelle Obama said back in 2008. And changing our history is exactly what Obama and his swine have been working tirelessly to do. Not only did Obama drum up the anti-American sentiments in this country with his manufactured race war, but is behind the rise of communist and violent anti-Trump groups like Antifa, where he was busted for throwing billions of dollars at them during his last days at the White House. Now under Obama's command, these rabid liberals are doing everything in their power to erase America's white history, as evidenced by the ongoing destruction of relics of our founding fathers, who the left wants systematically erased, and Obama's fingerprints are all over it. Following the incident in Charlottesville, the liberal media have been running a story where they're interviewing a random witness by the name of Brennan Gilmore, who was out helping victims who were injured by white supremacists during the protests and performed CPR. The hero witness that the liberal media has been obsessed with propping up is none other than a staged plant, as his direct ties to George Soros was just exposed. Conservative fighters reported. Right after the incident, MSNBC and other liberal media showed an interview with their hero witness who caught the whole attack on film and also performed CPR on an injured victim. But they never thought that their star will soon be revealed for who he really is. As Brennan Gilmore accused the racist Nazis of attacking the peaceful anti-racists, the liberals instantly used his statement to present the Antifa as a calm and dignified, unlike the out-of-control conservatives. But the left never saw this coming. Their hero is actually a State Department employee who has a connection with George Soros. Gilmore used to be the chief of staff to Tom Perillo when he was running for Virginia governor, and he received $375,000 from Soros during the campaign. He also worked 15 years as a Foreign Service officer, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Central African Republic, Sudan, Tunisia, and Sierra Leone, and was involved in the Colney 2012 operation. As Obama now appears to be orchestrating the chaos with George Soros, attempted removal of the Robert E. Lee statue over the weekend was just the beginning of chaos. Breaking reports confirm that liberals Durham, North Carolina, ripped down another Confederate monument on Monday. After they had successfully toppled it over, the snowflakes proceeded to curse, spit and hit the statue with their shoes, reminiscent of third-world country savages in the Middle East who have zero ability to express themselves other than acting like cavemen. But liberals aren't stopping with just the physical destruction of our monuments. Now they're going straight after our founding fathers, where they're now petitioning James Madison Memorial High School in Verona, Wisconsin be changed because James Madison was a racist. The Federalist Papers reported on this. Leftists have managed to claim victory over the imagined evils of monuments commemorating the Civil War. Names have been changed, statues have come down, and the Confederate battle flag has been banned. Now, the left is going after our founding fathers. This is an incredibly slippery slope. All of America's founding fathers were imperfect men. Most were slave owners, and I have no doubt others were genuine scoundrels. But we owe them a debt of gratitude no matter what sins they may have committed. As J. Cost writes, if I contract somebody to paint my house, and I find out later that he is an adulterer, does that excuse me from paying what I owe? Of course not. By the same token, my debt for the painting does not oblige me to act as though he did not wrong his spouse. Barack Hussein Obama's fingerprints are all over this, as he was the driving force behind getting these radical left-leaning groups into power in the first place by funneling billions of dollars to them during his last days in office. While the liberal media wants to remain solely focused on the white supremacist groups, we really need to take a closer look who's actually behind these protests and the hysteria to remove these Confederate monuments. At the end of the day, people on both sides are being used as useful idiots in Obama's ongoing plot for civil unrest in our country and destroying America's history.